Hello everyone, my name is Stan Metkov and I'm the chief of HookahBattle organization, and this is Business Insights for Intertabac. Right now I am inside the office of Point Art company, and this is the biggest hookah tobacco importer in Russia with many brands. And right now I would like to introduce you Anastasia Evglevskaya, the Director of Communications with Foreign Investors.
Yeah, that's
That
right.
hello Anastasia, I'm happy to meet you.
Everyone.
Well, I would like to ask you several questions about Point Art company, since it's one of the pioneers of hookah industry in Russia. And my very first question will be the next one. So Point Art is a company with a very long history. How the Russian hookah market looks like 14, 15 years ago when you have started Point Art company? How Point Art starts their first business, first brands, and what was the difficulties of the market in such a time? Like how the market looks like 15 years ago?
So, one more time, hi everyone, my name is Anastasia. So, 15 years ago, our company was founded. It was 2006, in the end of 2006, Point Art was founded. It was quite difficult time for hookah industry, let's say, because there is no quite strong understanding what is good and what is bad. In this time, we started with our first brand. It was Leylina from Egypt, and then it was Nakhla tobacco, very popular in Russia in this time. And then we had in our among our brands, it was HookahBattle Quick Light Charcoal, one of the best light charcoal.
Yeah, I remember those times. I have started my own business with hookah catering and hookah outsourcing, and I remember, yes, how Leylina appears on the market, and it was really something fresh, something new, and because it was almost not possible to find anything new on the Russian market, and yeah. I remember HookahBattle, and it was a lot of talks on the hookah forums, on Russian hookah forums, that HookahBattle is like more ecology, charcoal and so on. Yeah, that was great. Okay, so the main difficulty in such a time for you was nobody understand which product may have any opportunities on the market and which not. So it was no clear, understandable situation like what to sell, what to import.
Yes,
is that correct?
It is true. So what I want to say is that we visited lots of manufacturers, and all of manufacturers that we visited, we sell products. And it was really exciting and interesting to visit all of them. And one more thing that was 15 years ago is that in that period it was absolutely illegal market, mostly illegal market.
Non-regulated market.
No regulated market, and our company always worked by law, and would try to influence in a positive way on hookah markets and to make business more convenient for all partners.
Yeah, I remember this time because like 90% of hookah lounge market, all hookah lounges just purchased hookah tobacco illegally, like without any taxes or something like that. So that's how the Russian market looks like, and that was the big difficult for the hookah importer, for the official hookah importer, of course. All right, thank you. Let's move to some other questions. So how the Russian market changed for the recent 10 years, and what was your role?
There were lots of changes during this period. I would like to mention two of them. One is that the Commission offered to prohibit use of flavors, of flavor additive in hookahs, in hookah tobacco, and we defend that it is possible to use. Just imagine what kind of catastrophe it could be if it happened.
That's what happening right now in the United States. And
Yes.
I remember this talk about the aroma flavors and so on. And very good luck for Russia that it not happens. So, yeah.
And one more thing that happened during last 10 years, it was tax regulation of amount of tobacco in package, and we influence on how they will calculate this amount and what kind of taxes, and finally how much consumers will pay for their products, for what they love.
Do you remember what was the year of this new law?
It was 2019.
Yeah, and I remember this new law totally changed the Russian market. So if we see in the situation like it was, there are a really big black market of hookah tobacco, then for many business shops and lounges with this new law, it turns some really different situation. It was just no any sense to work with the black market, because you can buy everything officially and the price going to be same because of the new tax law, and I think it's totally changed the market.
Yeah.
All right, so you know that the big change of Russian market is that right now we have many local hookah manufacturers, as for tobacco brands, as for hookahs, and of course I can understand that it made some influence for you as a hookah importer. So which difficulties you see and which changes because of the development of many local manufacturers?
I think it is great that hookah industry developed in general, and appeared new brands and new products. But what I can say about products that we import, they're still very strong, and they have very good quality, and we're always try to find new brands to import in Russia and to present it and to offer as much variety as we can.
All right. So what is Point Art today in this year? So with which brands do you work and why?
So we are important, and we were, and we are, and we will be.
All right.
Yes, and we're very proud of it. We present lots of different brands. As I said before, we will be happy to present more, and we always try to find something new and interesting. And now one more thing that appeared, one more product, it is flavor ingredients to produce tobacco for manufacturers, for local manufacturers. Yes, and so that's why I said we're happy that appeared new manufacturers.
So you find
we
some new
are ready
options
to help them
to
produce, to make very good European quality products.
So you also import some raw materials to create tobacco inside Russia. Yeah, I didn't know about it. That's interesting. All right, that's great. So let's move to some other questions.
Okay.
Many hookah brands from Europe want to find a distributor in Russia. So there are many brands like from Brazil, from Europe, from the United States, and it could be even some very good known locally good known in their own country, some brands. So, and of course, they want to enter Russian market since they know that Russian hookah market is really big. And of course, any hookah brand want to find a good distributor. So, and point out one of the leading hookah distributor in Russia. And so my question is, if some brands want to become a partner with you, so what criteria you have for the brands if this brand want to become your partner?
Yes, first of all, the main criteria to be our partner is to be flexible and to be ready to change something in their policy, because Russian market, on Russian market there are lots of things you have to remember about and what you have to do, and sometimes Russian market is different than other markets. For example, in their taste, what Russian consumers prefer more, and it is important to be ready to just a little, but to be ready to change some flavors, to add some flavors, to be ready for tax regulation, for delivery regulation, and so it is very important to be flexible in packaging, in making and adding new flavors, and to be ready for something new, maybe.
All right. Well, but I don't think that it sounds like too difficult. I guess any brand can manufacture some specific flavors for specific markets.
We are happy that it is not difficult for you and for maybe for others. It means that different brands can be our partners, and we can work and sell it on Russian market. So we are very happy to find new partners and to work with them.
Okay, so got it regarding the flexibility. So maybe something more.
One more thing is to be ready to present some marketing activities and to help to develop it, to develop your product on Russian market. And one more thing is to be ready for new system that now in Russia is
track and trace.
Track and trace, yes. That now you have to put not only stamp on package, but this track and trace, it is unique number, and yes, for you have to make lots of documents to do it, and we help our brands, our partners to manage with all of this, but for brands who want to present themselves in Russian market, for them they need more maybe workers or special machines to do it, and it makes more expensive the way they appear in Russia.
Got it. All right. So as I understand, so any foreign hookah brand should pay attention for some marketing budget or something like that if they want to appear on the Russian market, highly competitive market. Can you give me maybe one case of some marketing collaboration which you have organized with the brands you work with?
Yes, one thing I should say that it is always quite difficult here to make some advertising, first of all, because it is prohibited.
Like in many countries.
Yes, you can't advertise any tobacco product, but we did collaboration between brands, and for example, Afzal Indian Tobacco made special flavors for Nuahuli, and they made a special brand Hooligan flavor hooligan. It is one of small possibility to make it legal and some kind of collaboration between brands.
Okay, yeah, just for our for those who watch us, Noah Puli is kind of popular hookah blogger in Russia. So okay, well, that's interesting case. Well, I think that was a pretty interesting interview. Thank you for your hospitality in your wonderful office.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anastasia. And well, let's see which future we will see on the Russian market. And I hope that everything gonna be great with our local market. All right. Thank you for watching and bye bye.